Thank you so much.
Ashley, well, hello. We're so glad that you're with us. Ashley, your chapter is called Calling Over Comfort. Why don't you share a little bit about your chapter with us today?
So it was built on the fact of truly stepping out on faith. What does it look like to go after God without any limitations in the fact of being afraid of what will happen after? Stepping out on the water and keeping hold to God's hand. You might not know what's going to happen, but still moving forward, being willing to pivot, being willing to, we've heard risk come up a lot tonight, risk, and then see what happens. But to not be obedient would feel stifled. And so I really talk about what that looks like and how God really called me to pivot a lot of different times, even when things were going great, or I'm thinking, hey, this is going to be for years and years. And God's like, actually, I'm about to do this, I'm about to do that. And follow me. People are connected to your yes. And and also people are connected to your pivot, and also being aware of that and moving accordingly.
Girl, that sounds like a book. People in the Pivot.
Yes. What's coming? This is just the beginning.
And when he says pivot. But that is so true. God's timeline and our timeline are two totally different things.
Yeah.
And if we're basing everything and every decision that we make off of what we think the timeline is going to be, we don't pivot when we should.
Right.
We don't trust when we should. And we don't take risks that are God-sized risks, right?
Yes. I've said before, there's what God said, and then there's what God is saying. So God might have said, do this, but you have to stay connected to him to see what he's actually saying. And that comes with that relationship with him.
Yeah.
So that you're continuing to listen, go back, listen, move, listen, and let the rest be history.
And how many times do we say the word listen?
Right.
And we were talking about this over dinner as well. Getting ourselves to a place on the regular where we are quiet enough to hear his voice.
Definitely.
Right? And not trying to come up with all the answers on our own, but asking him, okay, where do I need to pivot here? What do I need to do? It cannot be in our own strength. Mm-hmm. It just can't. So, Ashley, what is one hope-filled thing you would love for somebody watching tonight to catch from your chapter?
I would love for people to embrace that you don't have to be just within one box. In my chapter, you hear me speak from the perspective of my nonprofit experience, being a mom, being a business owner, and all of these different layers, and how they all can still move and flow in a way that God calls us to operate and it be impactful. So you don't have to just stay this one thing, live outside the box and don't apologize for it. Be bold about it, and give God the glory while you're getting the accomplishments for what you do.
Yeah. I think he redeems the time.
Oh, yes.
He does. If he gives you so many places for you to be able to step your foot in obedience, he will redeem the time that you trust him to be able to make that thing happen, to accomplish that thing. So Ashley, thank you so very much. We love you. We're so thankful you were able to join us tonight, and we're so proud.